Hey there, how are you doing? If you're a new subscriber, welcome to this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Here we discuss Excel, data analytics, finance, and we make our lives better. My name is Sylvia, and this is a quick video from the continuation of the last one. Now, moving on to the row constant and the column constant referencing, we're just going to use this multiplication table to explain it. So here we'd want to multiply 1 and 1 to give us 1 here, which is just supposed to be equal to 1 times 1, and we have 1. But when we feel this, we are having very ridiculous numbers. So apparently here, checking the formula behind here now, we have that it's multiplying C12 and D11, and that is 10 times 362,880. So what has happened is that the referencing also came down. So here you have C2 times D3, and then you have C5 times D4, and then as you also go down, you have C6 times D5. But this is not what we want. We want 1, which is cell D2, to multiply the entire column of C. So that means it will keep going down row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, but it's going to maintain this column C. So to do that, we are going to use our column constant. And like we saw earlier, for colon constant, we are going to keep the colon in question constant using the dollar sign. So once you place the dollar sign in front of the colon letter, it's going to keep it constant. And in this case, we do equal to, then we select the first colon, and that is C3, and then we'll put a dollar sign in front of C, saying that we want you to please remain constant. And we have this dollar C3. Then we're multiplying it by D. And you remember we discussed that in absolute cell referencing, when you have a case like this, we want to multiply everything with just D2. So we are going to lock the D2 and make it absolute. So to do that, we'll lock our cell D2 and click enter. So now when we drag down, we'll see that it has multiplied each number accordingly. So 1 is multiplying 1 to have 1. C5 is multiplying D2 to have 3. Coming down to C10, would have C10 is still multiplying D2 to have 8. And this is fine. So this is a very good example of a colon constant cell referencing. Now we are going to look at the row constant. And like I explained earlier, the row constant makes reference to a constant row. In this case, we are going to use row 2 to be constant. Assuming we also want to multiply just like we did initially, but in this case, we want to multiply this number 1 by all these other numbers to give us a value here. So to do that, we're going to start with equal to. We select D2, which is what we want to multiply, times our C3, and click enter. But you notice that when you drag along, you also are going to get